Alright, welcome back. We got ourselves a target as soon as the... Still very stormy out. Alright, so... Single mast, well, single stack, 2 masts, 1 fore, 1 aft, with high angles. On its... On the mast, I'm still just trying to find the ship. Don't think it's an Empire. It's missing mast, little tiny masts at the front and aft. Nope, missing a actual mast. Might be a large merchant. We'd have another look at it though. I don't think she has a split superstructure. Actually, that's her, I think. She's got that little box there. She's got the little masts there and there. And in the back, and yeah, I think that's her right there. So she's a large merchant. There we go. Except the waves are so bad right now because it's still very stormy, still 15 meters a second winds. So you can go back to this normal sweep. I'm just gonna guesstimate. Guesstimate the range as soon as the waves come back. We're ready to go back down. Actually, just a little bit higher right there. I'm gonna say right. Need to see again, but I'm gonna. Actually, that's not too far off. A little bit down, maybe. About that. That's gonna be fun. This getting speed. Apparently, we can see it. Angle on bow right now is 60 something port, 67 port. And then we need to get the speed solution. There we go. Speed, time it. Just keep it pointed at her. And hope that it doesn't completely lose track when we go to stop the stopwatch. I'm going to fire 2 torpedoes at her, considering she's 10,000 tons. 1 torpedo is probably not going to sink her. Very carefully trying to tap it only a little bit at a time. We're only going to give her 1 minute though. We don't have enough time for any longer. He's already practically at the perfect firing angle. Come on, see it again as a target there. 8 knots, I will accept that. Solution looks good. Salvo shooting. Tubes 1 and 4, 5 meters, speed fast. Impact pistols. Spread angle. There we go. Let's put it at 3 degrees. That's roughly the length of the ship. Actually, bring it down to 2 degrees. Actually, you know what? We won't salvo shoot. We'll just shoot one after the other with tube 1 then tube 2. That's what we'll do. So I just need to update the angle on bow. Range should not have changed that much. Angle on bow It is just past 90. Tube 1.
Los, alles im Wasser.
And tube 2.
Rohr 2, los, alles im Wasser.
Alright. Let's see how well we did. So far they're looking good. Hopefully they don't explode in the waves. That would be unfortunate if they did. But it actually looks like that was a fairly good solution despite the waves. You can see that they're actually coming out of the water at times. That's perfectly healthy for a torpedo. Perfectly and utterly healthy. That totally wouldn't damage the detonators at all. Ever. That may run just ahead. Because the torpedo is in front of that wake. Oh, it's actually going to hit the bows. So I was slightly wrong on the speed. Or the angle, one of the two. So that's 2 impacts. Both in the bow region. So she should hopefully be going down by the head. And she should hopefully sink. She's still running along though, so we won't be able to use the deck gun this water. It's way too rough, and she's already been alerted and she's well past the point where I would feel safe about firing a torpedo at her. So down scope. Oh, she's going down. Well then. And we have no more torpedoes to reload in the front, so we don't need to put any reload crews on. So I will break things off here, and I'll bring you back when we find something else, and hopefully calmer weather. So I'll see you then. Alright, welcome back. It is once again the dead of night. And I believe that may be a large merchant. It kind of looks like it from what I've been able to glean at it through the dark. It's still rough out. No denying that. But it appears like it's gotten a little bit calmer. Let's get the... Ooh, why did you do that? Let's get the range. It's actually going to be fairly easy. Except it's not that far, not by a long shot, I know that much. It's only going to be like 700 meters. meters. He is bearing 20 from us. Angle on bow. Yes, that is roughly that. It's actually a fairly, well, that's pointed directly at him, except he's not going like that. So range 700. Bearing is now that. What does this angle on bow look like? Angle on bow is at 85 degrees. Speed, it's not 0. There we go. I guess we're just gonna attempt shotgun shooting this. It actually doesn't look like too bad of a solution. Speed fast, impact. Because I didn't have anywhere near enough time to actually, right there we got a fairly good transfer range. Except it dipped down right as I selected that. And a wave came. Come on, up a little bit, up a little bit. Right there. That's still off. Angle and bow, that's the wrong way. 24 starboard. That explains that. There we go. Maybe something like 700. Let's shoot tube 3 based on this contact solution. And it's looking, unless this updates in a jump, that may just hit, although that may be a little bit behind. It's looking like it's going to be a hit. Did it bounce? It bounced. Alright. Got a better chance though. It looks like the waves may have calmed down a little bit. Come on, reacquire. There it is. Except that's not a large merchant, I just realized. I think that's actually an ore carrier now. Alright then, that makes sense. Why that missed then. It's going off the wrong information. Right there, I'll call it. That angle on bow is not for actually. That could be 45. Attack map. That's looking fairly good. Cities in 1,100. We'll shoot tube 4 and see if this works. And hope that it doesn't bounce off this time. But then after that, we will be leaving because we only got the 2 stern torpedoes left, and it would take too long to turn about. So after this shot, we'll probably start heading home, and we'll probably take the channel back home again because there is a chance that we could find something that we could use the stern tube on, but not a massive chance. That is looking like a fairly good shot according to the attack map. Hopefully it doesn't bounce again. It bounced again. Really, 4 meters is just off the bottom of that ship. That explains why they bounced. Quite a lot, actually. So I will break things off here, which also rules out this ship being correct because it's got a draft of 6 meters. So I didn't have the right ship at anywhere near at all. It's way too dark to actually see anything. So I'll break things off here. You know what? Let's go back out this way. Let's take the safer route. It is shorter this way, but it's a lot tighter, especially right here. There's a good couple ports right here, so there's a lot of destroyers right in this area. Makes it very hard to sneak through. So I'll just go up and around. And I'll start bringing this back towards home base. And I'll bring you back should we find anything else. So I'll see you then.